Send in the next applicant. Good evening. Have a seat.
Good evening.
Tell me, David, why would you say good evening when you know perfectly well that it's not noon?
I was just saying good evening because you said good evening.
Blindly follows what other people
Oh,
say.
you're not actually writing that, are you?
Slow to catch on to the situation.
This interview's not going very well.
Now, why would you say a thing like that?
I don't know, it just seems that...
He doesn't know why he talks. Now, I must say, I was very impressed by your application, especially by the number of extracurricular activities you've done. Let's see here. It says you spent, 6 hours a day leading your soccer and tennis teams.
Yes, sir, I was captain of both teams.
Excellent, excellent. And then there was the other 10 hours a week you spent leading your school's debate and forensic teams.
Mm-hmm. I was captain of the debate team and chairman of the forensics team.
Very good, very good. Then let's see here, you were also president of your school's academic team, and that was another 6 hours a week?
Yes, sir, and this year we made it to the semifinals.
Impressive, most impressive. Let's see here, now for work experience it says you were, a bookkeeper for a local dentist. Now how many hours a day would you say you did this?
I worked for 4 hours a day.
Okay. And then of course there are the numerous service activities you did. Let's see here. You tutored children in math, you coached a middle school debate team, and you even helped organize a local effort to clean up a lake. Tell me, how many hours would you say did you spend doing this?
It was about 8 to 10 hours a week.
Well, David, I must say I am most impressed. Considering you did, the 7 hours of school, that leaves about 1 hour to eat and bathe, and then about 4 minutes to do homework. You must be a very hard worker, considering you only have 2.5 hours to sleep each night.
Luckily I'm a very deep sleeper, and also, you're assuming there's no overlap. However, these activities are not mutually exclusive. I can finish homework while in school, I can go to the bathroom and brush my teeth during debate practice, and I can also tutor children in math while cleaning rivers.
Now, here we pride ourselves in being progressive because we don't just accept a student based on their extracurricular activities and their scores on standardized tests. We believe in diversity. Unfortunately, despite some of these noble goals, some students, sneaky students, try to lie on their application and game the system.
How disgraceful.
Indeed. The only reason why I bring it up is because on your taxonomical clarification, you marked that you were canine.
Oh, yes, sir.
Well, to be frank, you look, human. Would you mind expanding upon your canine heritage?
Oh, not at all. I'm part werewolf on my mother's side.
Oh, I see. Well, I must warn you that this year's pool of applicants is the most competitive that we have ever seen. The next applicant after me wrote the most touching personal essay that I have ever read.
Yes, but was he also a canine?
Not only is he a canine, but both of his parents were killed in a car crash when he was just a puppy. And his adopted parents always looked down on him, forcing him to sleep outside, exposed to the elements, forcing him to eat the same meager meal of gruel day in and day out.
Yeah, but my parents were also in a terrible car accident when I was just a boy, puppy.
Did they both die?
My mother did.
Did they both die?
No.
Pity.
But after the accident, my father could no longer work, and we were forced to live in a shack with no heat or insulation.
A wooden shack?
Yes, just a wooden shack.
And you call that intolerable? The next applicant would have given anything in order to sleep in a wooden shack. In his personal essay, he was forced to relive every single excruciating moment that he spent living in the dirt and the mud. Well, I think I have enough information now. Thank you for coming. It was a pleasure meeting you. We'll give you a call. Send in the next applicant. Good evening. At least somebody knows what time of day it is.